Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty. We're in the kitchen again finally. It seems like I haven't been in the kitchen forever because I've been working. And I'll tell you, you don't even see an apron on me today because I'll tell you why. It's 104 degrees right now and it's 5:20 in the evening. And so, you know, we got the air conditioner going, but we just can't keep up. It's just hot right now. So it was supposed to be a high of 109 today, but it didn't reach that, thank goodness. So anyways, we're going to make a dessert today, but we are going to make a no-bake dessert. We are going to make a chocolate lasagna no-bake. So the first thing you need to do is to crunch up and fine crumble one package of Oreo cookies, not the double stuff. So I got the thin Oreos just because it's more of the cookie and not any of the filling. On accident, I bought the mint. I'm not going all the way back to town, so we're gonna have a mint flavored crust this time. So it says one package. I do not like when I have a real small, super thin crust, so I doubled it. You do not have to do that. So I'm starting out with 2 packages of the Oreo cookies crumbled up and 2 cubes of melted butter. Now, if you're just doing what the recipe actually asks for, you're going to do 1 package of cookies and 1 cube of butter, and you're going to melt that butter and blend it into your cookie mixture here real well, and then you're going to spread it onto your 9 by 13 baking dish, and we're going to put it into the refrigerator to cool. All right, so this recipe is going to actually take 3 different steps. So we're going to put this right in here. What's the weather like at your guys' house, you guys? Because it's really hot here, which is normal for this time of year for us. Makes all the crops grow that are around here. But I was going to make a chicken dish tonight and also film that, but I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow because it's only supposed to be like 101 tomorrow, so hopefully that will mean 98 or so. I don't know. I just went to the grocery store and I'm hot, so that's probably why I'm not feeling like cooking the chicken right now. Alright, so here is our crust all made up, ready to go into the refrigerator. And when this cools down a little bit, I'll be back for part 2. Alright, you guys, we are back for step 2 of the chocolate lasagna. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 8 ounces of the brick cream cheese into our mixing bowl. Nothing better than to still have dessert, but not have to fire up the oven, right, you guys? See, it's just way too hot to be firing up that oven right now. All right. Okay, so we got our brick cream cheese in there. Now I'm going to put on my goggles here so I can see the rest. We're going to add 1/4 cup of sugar, granulated sugar. 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm going to let this start mixing for a minute, and then we'll continue on. Okay. I'm going to go put this away and throw this package in the garbage, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys? All right, and now we are going to add 1 1/4 cups of the Cool Whip into this cream cheese mixture. And then we're going to save some of this Cool Whip, of course, for the topping as well. Just driving home from the grocery store, this has kind of started to thaw out a little bit. But that's okay because we do need it a little bit soft to blend it. Okay. in with the cream cheese mixture. I'm gonna go get the crust out of the refrigerator, put this in the freezer. I'll be right back. Let that whip up a little more. Let's read what it says here. Okay, then whip until blended the cream cheese, the sugar, the milk, and the Cool Whip, and layer this on top of the Oreo crust. Put it back in the refrigerator. All right. Get my wonderful spatula out here. There's actually 4 steps to this. I told you guys 3, but there's actually 4. Okay, so I'm going to just get this all in here on top of the crust. Get that soaking. Ow! I dropped my spatula. Not dropped it, it kind of fell in there, huh? Okay, we're going to spread this out nice and even over the top of our mixture of the Oreo crust. Oh, yummy, yummy. And much yummy. All right, you guys, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and then let this cool down. And we will be back to do step 3. All right? All right, you guys, we're on to step 3, which is now we're going to make the pudding part. So get yourself 2 packages of the 3.9-ounce instant chocolate Jell-O. Excuse me. It's very dry and the allergies have kicked up. I'm hot. It's just very hot outside. I finally bought some birdseed today, you guys, to feed the doves out there and the other birds. So I was just feeding the hummingbirds, but I have so many of the other birds. I actually got some wild birdseed today. Okay, so we have our 2 packages of the instant chocolate pudding in the bowl. And now we are going to add 3 1/4 cup of milk to this mixture. And I forgot to buy milk at the store. I'm like, what the heck? Thank goodness I had enough to make the recipe. And probably Tuesday when I go to work, I'll get another ½ gallon before I come home. All right, so we're going to mix this up just like you do when you make instant pudding. There's so many things that you can do with instant pudding mixes. I have another one I want to do soon with lemon pudding, and it's the instant as well. And after this, we'll have one more step, and then we will have our lasagna. But then it says that we have to refrigerate it for at least 4 hours. So I guess we're not going to be eating this tonight. Oh, well, that's okay. All right, let me go get my crust mix. So we have our crust, and then we have our cream cheese filling, and now we're going to have our pudding mixture. Then we're going to pour this in, and then it says to let it set for at least 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and put the rest of the Cool Whip on why they call it a lasagna, right? There's lots of layers, just like an actual lasagna, except for we're talking dessert. So we're building our chocolate lasagna. Here we are. I'll be back for the end. Bye-bye. Okay guys, we are on to the last step, and that is to take the remaining Cool Whip and add it to the top. And it says to sprinkle with mini chocolate chips. Well, guess what? I don't have any. So we are going to use chocolate sprinkles, because I do have chocolate sprinkles. And that will work just fine. Alright. And then it says to refrigerate up to at least for 4 hours. This was still kind of frozen, this Cool Whip, so kind of having to work with it a little bit. I remember as a kid, we didn't have all these pre-made, desserts in the house or candy. And if Mom had, she had Cool Whip in the refrigerator, rest assured somebody was going to get into it with 4 of us in there. And we would just eat it by the spoonful. Oh my gosh, we thought that was delightful. This really makes a pretty dessert. If you're going to somebody's house and you have to bring a dessert and it's hot outside, this is a great dessert. Now, however, don't take this to a potluck where you're going to be outside with no refrigeration, because that would not be good. Okay, so there we are. And now we're just going to take a few little sprinkles and sprinkle over the top. And then we have our no-bake chocolate lasagna, you guys. There it is. All right, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. I'm probably not going to come back and taste it with you guys. But I thank you for joining me today in the kitchen. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really like you to do so. Just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and every time I post a video, you will be notified. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And always, I love to read your comments. So you guys have a great evening, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.